Good morning. Welcome to your favorite program or your favorite podcast. It's like marriage, like football, and I'm your host, Chijoke Eziali. Remember, I told you today we'll be talking about scouting in marriages and scouting in relationship. How do they work? All right, let's get right into it. Scouting. Clubs send out representatives to go watch players, potential players for their clubs, and the scouts, after watching, compiles great reports on the player's form and attitude, and is sent back to the club. If the club is satisfied with the ability of these players, they do a follow-up bid, make offers to their parent club, and sign them. So also it is in relationship where you see a girl you like, you observe her, hoping to get good reports, and if you like it, you go ahead and make your proposal. Sometimes you might ask your friend to do the scouting for you, and he monitors the girl for a while, and if you like her, you go ahead with it. Scouting in football is very, very public sometimes, where if a scout comes and tell you that a player plays in the same mode as Nigeria's John Mikel Obi or Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, you could easily fact check via TV, radio, the print media, because these things are always out there. But sometimes there are mistakes that happens where clubs get players they don't really need. Like in the past, I've had examples of Manchester United. Sir Alex Ferguson had a player from Portugal. His name is Bebe. Bebe was a disaster at Old Trafford, and he never really worked out. And Fergie still says that was one of his biggest transfer regrets. So it happens. It happens like that too. Sometimes too in relationships, when after scouting, if not scouted properly, and go into the relationship regretting that this is the same person you met smiling on the first day that's turning your world into a dark cloud. So these things happen. Let me use my own story. when I was back in the university, it's really, really funny. I saw a girl I really liked, but I never got close to her because she had a very close girl that is in the mode of Paulo Maldini, always defending and defending. I tried my Ronaldo de Lima skills to get past her defense, but it was a little too tough. And she was a little taller than Akian Popo and looked like Taribo West, the former Super Eagles star, is a very handsome dude. Yeah, so it was really difficult for me to penetrate, but all that is history now. And looking back at it now, I said maybe if I'd done a little more scouting, perhaps it would have been mine. Maybe know when her free time was without a friend, of course, where she loves to visit without a friend, her favorite restaurants where she sometimes have lunch without a friend again, and even her favorite music or movie. But it happens. So proper scouting is very essential, whether it's marriages, whether it is in football. Yeah, sometimes in football, the biggest clubs get the biggest talents. You could mention them: Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Juventus, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain, and etc. etc. But that doesn't mean that smaller clubs don't get good players also. Remember, Harry Kane still plays for Tottenham Hotspur. Koke is still with Atletico Madrid. Inter Milan are still holding on to Lautaro Martinez. And Jack Grealish is doing fantastic for Aston Villa. Relationships, the richest guys could have the prettiest ladies, but sometimes the smart guys also that are not so rich also get pretty ladies too. So in relationship, a lot goes through the minds of the lady before accepting or rejecting a proposal. However, the guy's personality, religion, culture, and sexual capacity. So also players also look at the club philosophy, culture, welfare, adaptability, needs before accepting offers to join new clubs also. So this brings me to a very important topic. That's the transfer window. The transfer window is my favorite season, my favorite moments in football. And I'll be talking about the transfer window next Sunday. So remember to join me on like marriage, like football next Sunday. I remain Chijuke Isiali. And remember, football is big business and marriage is important business. Take care. Cheers.